guys, how's it going? I hope you're having an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. And if this is your very first time catching my content, welcome. I'm so happy you decided to stop by. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and make sure your notification bell is turned to all, as well as check out my other content on this channel. I also have a main channel, which is Essence of Eternity. You're more than welcome to head over there and do the same. So with all that being said, you can see the title of the video. I made a response video to my intense quote / story time video made the previous night that I had uploaded. And I got some responses for questions and comments, but I wanted to get a bigger group consensus on the matter. So I headed over to my main channel, because my main channel, people are respectful and willing to give me criticism in the correct ways. They treat everybody with kindness, yada, yada, yada. Like, if I had a question, they would surely answer it or do whatever they could. So that's what I'm hoping for this channel. But anyways, I had made a video over there, and I asked basically the same stuff that I did in the response video on this channel. My Instagram was popping last night. It was popping. I've got at least 98% of the people watching my videos on my main channel were so negative. So negative. I never expected it. You know what I mean? Like, I expected people to be respectful, but if you were having a different opinion or point of view, I expect you to voice it, but in a respectful way. Does that make sense? So, to my surprise, it was like 98% of people left me nasty comments and nasty questions. But I asked you guys to give me your opinions and your thoughts, so I don't hold it against anybody. And if you guys, for whatever reason, find out who sent the messages or mean comments to my DMs, please, for the love of God, don't send hate. Obviously, people are hating because they're having a bad day or a bad life. We don't need any more hate in the world, so don't send hate. Just send love and wear a smile, okay? But in order to address the issues, I have to hit them head on, and I'm going to do that in today's video. So with all that being said, my name is Summer, and this is All or Nothing. Let's get into it. So I'm going to be answering 2 questions and responding to 2 comments, okay? I am going to be putting a disclaimer either at the beginning of the video or in the title, like I did with the StoryTime video. And I will not be apologizing for my answers and responses. For one, they are fully true and accurate. And number 2, I gave warning. And that is something that has been drilled into my head by a couple of my friends. You gave warning. It's your channel. And I'm like, I know, but, you know, I have a huge heart and I don't want anyone to suffer. Anyways, the very first question was, what happened between Mike and Wyatt? So, towards the beginning of our relationship, I was bouncing through jobs because, if you guys don't know me, hi, I'm Summer, and I am on disability through Washington State. I have mental and physical disabilities, severe pain condition, as well as some other things. And due to me bouncing from jobs to jobs the last couple years and being fired and such, it is now on my record that I'm not allowed to work. So if any employer were to get my medical record, it would say not able to work. But I wanted to fight my disease head on. I wanted to fight my mental health issues, and I wanted to fight because I didn't want anything to control my life. But little did I know, I was allowing it to get worse by fighting it. So when Mike came into the picture, I told you guys in the story time that I was still living with my ex-husband. And he had been cheating for quite a while before I met Mike. Well, I started working again, and I didn't really trust anyone. Wyatt went to a Montessori school that's on 7th, which is literally a stone's throw from home. Like, it's not that far from here. However, the price was high. It was like fucking $800 a month. It was like $798 and some change, something like that. And yes, I was working a good job. I was making $25 an hour, which is great. I had a degree. I worked really hard to get where I wanted to be, and that is my dream, is to help others, work with people with disabilities, all of that. And so I wanted to start saving up for a brand new vehicle. I'm 32 years old, almost 33, and I've never had a brand new spanking vehicle ever. And so I started probably 8 months into the relationship. I started having Mike watch Wyatt. And I noticed that things were off. There was tension. There was grabbing. And there was a couple times where we would get in a fight. Okay, so we'd start arguing, and he would pull me to my bedroom, which is diagonal from where we are right now, and shut my son out and just wail on me. And my baby would stand at the door and say, "Let me in, don't hurt my mommy," and he would cry, and he would bang, and he would it was torture. It was more torture and pain than being punched, and chunks of my hair ripped out, and glasses broken, and clothes ripped. It hurt, and it happened a couple times. I noticed that Wyatt was very scared of him. But I didn't really think anything of it because I was high 99% of the time. I needed him around to supply my habit. Shortly after we ended all communication, Wyatt started opening up. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I blamed Wyatt in the beginning for losing this guy. And then we got back together, broke up, back together, broke up, and all that good stuff. And then the story happened that I told on this channel. But he would put Wyatt in like a tub, you know, those plastic tubs that say, you know, children shouldn't play in these, and don't put the lid over your child, he could suffocate. Yeah, in one of those. And a lot more screaming and yelling. There was never any bruises on Wyatt, but I knew this affected his mental health, so I immediately reached out to Compass Health and started his intense outpatient therapy. And that is when I learned quite a bit more was going on behind the scenes. Belittling, talking down, just breaking him down mentally and emotionally like he did me. So that's what happened. Wyatt never got physically beat like I did, but there was a lot more deep damage done to this poor boy than just bruises and bleeding and sprains and stuff. So yeah, that's what happened. Number 2 is a comment. And these are really upsetting. Now, for you guys that are watching, I'm sure the haters are watching this too, that left these nasty comments. Let me tell you something. If I start crying, it's not because you got to me. It's because of the memories that are flashing in my head, the anxiety and panic, and the stress and PTSD. So don't get high and mighty and feel good about yourself for talking down to me, okay? So So the comment is, you put your son in danger. Why it should be taken from you. You're a bad mom. And I can't disagree with this fully. I was a bad mom, and I fully own up to that, and I'm living with that guilt every single day of my life. But God damn it, I will never let another person hurt him. I have changed. He has changed. My son is no longer in danger. And I'm not a bad mom, even though I think I am sometimes. To be perfectly honest, I wouldn't have so many people telling me that I was a good mom if I was a bad mom. The second question is, why didn't you just get out? You're a stupid hoe for staying. So obviously this person has never been in a domestic violence situation. Obviously this person thinks it's okay to say nasty things like this. I'm stupid. Okay. The thing is when you're in a relationship like that, there is a control, a power struggle. There is a feeling like you're the one causing all of this, and the person that's actually doing it is the one that's suffering. So you stay. You're made to believe that this is how true love is. You're made to believe that this is the only relationship you'll ever be good enough to get. So that's why I didn't leave. And you're right. There was a lot of times that I was stupid in that relationship. The last comment scares me and chills me to the bone. Because I believe it. I believe it fully. I don't know if I believe it fully, but I believe it could be a reason why. So the comment reads, maybe everything you allowed Wyatt to go through is the reason why he's refusing to poop on the potty. I don't even know how to respond to that, but I believe it's true. Like, maybe it is true because we've tried everything else. Maybe it's true. And you know what? If it is true, then I don't know, because I've tried getting him therapy and everything, and we're working through it. I'm trying not to let these comments get to me, but at the same time, some of them make sense. Some of them seem accurate during that time frame in my life. So for everyone that is watching this video, I want to just say thank you for coming back, supporting me, and wanting answers. You are entitled to the answers of the questions you ask, for the most part. I do want to say that a day doesn't go by where I don't think about my parenting during that part of my life. A day doesn't go by where I don't have night terrors and anxiety over this. I let my son down. I let myself down. But you know what? We're not there anymore. We're years into the future, and that's where I'm choosing to stay. So with that, I hope that I answered enough of your guys' questions. And I know this was not probably the way you wanted it done, and I'm sure you guys have more questions still. But I promise you guys that the more you watch, the more you'll get to know me, because I wear my personality and my heart on my sleeve. And yeah, and if you want to get to know me faster, the main channel is a great way to go. So with that all being said, stay safe, stay healthy, always rise above the bullshit and haters, and always keep a smile on your face. Till next time, guys. Bye.